It's never going to get printed out if there's a script. They're not going to print it. Like, it's not like they give it out to everyone to read.
There was
like,
an office memo.
Just
go do it, goddammit!
Just making up accents at this point.
Do it!
You heard him. Please.
You know what's better than, you know what's honestly the best thing? Pissing drunk outside.
Nothing better. Just staring up into the stars. You're like, like I'm having a great night. Like, this is fun time.
Sometimes I prefer to pee outside than I do a bathroom.
Oh.
You think aliens are real? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Pro One Podcast, just a couple of athletes talking pro sports. I'm Sam Cohen.
I'm RJ Tamillo.
And man, oh man, have we had quite the madness,
Man,
as they
oh
should
man.
say.
It has been some madness indeed. Love to see it. It's been a great tournament so far. Have a lot of great participants in our bracket challenge so far, so shout out to everyone who's in there. We got 37 people. So
Thank you, everybody, for joining.
So we appreciate that. Thank you for participating. But figured we should give a little shout out to the top three at least, because
We should.
got some pretty good looking brackets in here.
Yeah, and before we do, make sure to like and subscribe.
Please do
We
that.
were looking at the numbies earlier. We were checking the numbies. And there was a little skewed percentages I saw between people watching who weren't subscribed and people watching who were subscribed.
That's right. So if you're watching right now and you're not subscribed, just take a look in the mirror.
Hey,
Just click that button.
This is all you got to do. Ready? Ready? Watch me. Ready?
Boom, you're subscribed. There it is. That's it. Simple click. Please and thank you. We appreciate it.
Love you all, though.
Love you all.
Let's get into it, though.
So
In
top-
first place,
You got here.
Dill Pickles Picks.
Yes, Mr. Dylan Nicely.
He's got the Arizona, I forget, I think they're Wildcats.
Wildcats,
Yeah,
yes.
I don't know why I drew a blank there real quick.
It happens. A lot of teams.
Arizona Wildcats winning it all. Right now he's at 99.9%.
He has 14 out of 16 of the Sweet 16 teams correct.
Dilly.
He's
Dilly
got
Dilly.
99.9% clip. He's got 540 total points. He's killing it right now. And he's got some crazy upsets coming up in his bracket here for the Sweet 16. So if, some things go his way, he could have one of the best looking brackets out there.
Could be, possibly.
shout out to
Word
my
on the
guy,
street
Dill.
is he's 12,000 in the world. That
Yeah.
ain't easy.
Honestly, I was surprised he's not higher with a 99.9% clip. It's pretty
True.
crazy.
I wonder how many people in general fill out brackets.
I guess there's
like,
got to be
total.
some people with all 16.
There's also like
Sweet
a couple
16
million
teams.
people in it. Probably.
True. Yeah, definitely.
Probably like
even
2-3
more.
million people.
Yeah, so either way, very impressive. Shout out to Dill. He's in first place with 540. And then second place, we got my guy Nick Dennery. He's got UConn winning it all. He's got 510 points.
99.4%.
99.4, also very impressive. And he has 13 of 16 Sweet 16 teams correct. So another tip of the cap to my guy Nick Dennery. Go O's, baby, fellow Oriole fan.
That a boy. Third place, K Money.
K Money. Shout out to Kevin.
K Money
my cuz.
3206. 98.7%. He's got 500 points. He's got UNC Tar Heels winning it all.
Sir, staying true to that Carolina Blue. Love to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
500 points
These
for
guys
him.
are killing it. 98%.
98.7 for Kev. UNC winning it all. He has 14 of 16 Sweet 16 teams as well.
And then
Crazy.
in fourth, these guys could shake up the tournament too
who we
if
got?
some of their picks win. We got 4 people in fourth. We got Austin's perfect bracket.
Hey, Justy.
We got J-Dog.
Justin, shout out to him.
We got Trevor Perkins.
Who's Trevor Perkins? Not sure, but
Shout out to you, brother. And then we got I took UNC again. So
I think
whoever took UNC again, shout out to you.
I think that's Dean.
Dean?
I'm pretty sure.
That's a very Dean thing
Yeah.
to put on.
Dean's also been red hot in March Madness.
He
You gotta
has,
tip
but
the
that's a
cap.
very Dean name.
It is.
Anything but the actual context of what you're doing, yeah. That's so Dean right there.
Very much. So shout out to everybody in this bracket. A lot of good stuff. We challenge you to beat us, and
We're currently in
a lot of people are
17th.
doing that.
We are in
Yeah.
17th. The Pro Am Pod is.
And that's just our bracket that we made on the podcast on the episode that hopefully you watched last week. But Sam's bracket and my bracket are also way down below that.
I'm cruising in at 26th.
I'm think I'm like low
I
30s.
didn't see you on the first page, so we'll
Yeah,
go to the second
I'm on
page.
page 2. That's how you know it's bad. Took some questionable upsets to the Sweet 16.
34th.
Yeah, there it is.
34th.
That's what happens when you take McNeese to go to the Sweet 16 and JMU to go to the Sweet 16 and who else did I
You were
have?
just looking for
Drake
some
in
madness.
the Sweet 16.
That's
they
a
were
lot.
frauds, dude.
That's a lot of upsets.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
of
I got a little
upsets.
carried away. Definitely picked the wrong teams too. There was upsets, but just not the ones I picked. So can't win them all though.
Yeah, can't win them all.
Unless you're Dylan, 99.9%.
Actually, he's pretty much winning them all
So
at the mall.
pretty cool. You want
Southpaw.
to go through these here?
The next games.
Yeah.
I don't see why not. What do we got first? First, we're going through these in order of when they're being played. So
Yeah, we got timeline order here. Thursday, first game, we got Clemson versus Arizona, 6 versus the 2. Clemson's been like a
give me
big shock.
Clemson.
Yeah?
Give me Clemson.
You like Clemson?
Give me Clemson.
I kind of love it.
Give me him.
I think I'm going to take Arizona
It's fair.
in this one, but Clemson, like, I didn't even have them winning the round of 64, so I
Played some good ball last game.
I'm just going to keep fading them and probably going to hurt me, but I'm just going to do it again.
Good
But,
ball last game they
yeah.
played.
The ACC is playing some very good
Yeah, they
basketball.
showed out. They showed out so
Clemson,
far.
NC State, Carolina, Duke, a lot of ACC left in this.
Give it to them. They showed out.
Yep. So, yeah, you got Clemson. I got Arizona in that one. Next, we got San Diego State versus UConn, which I think is a great game.
I think it's a great game, but I also think UConn has been the most untouchable team so far. Not that they've played the best of competition.
No,
but just the way their offenses ran, as you said last episode, it's very complex.
yeah, they're
There's screens
really hard to
everywhere. There's
stop.
guys wide open.
There's so much going on that, like, if, the cutter isn't open or, the screen isn't there or something, like, there's another guy doing something else to get himself open every time. Like, they're just
And their best
running
player,
crazy offense.
Cam Spencer, has a lisp.
He is a
I
bucket.
don't know if you ever heard of him. He has a lisp.
No, I know Cam Spencer.
He
yeah.
speaks? He
I
speaks
haven't
like
heard him
this.
speak.
Yes, this is how he speaks.
Interesting.
He's like, my name's Cam Spencer,
My name's Cam Spencer, and I splash when I shoot.
and I play for the UConn Huskies, and I shoot threes, and I make all the threes. But, yeah, I got UConn in that one as well.
Yeah,
I
the
think that
spread
was
is
pretty
10.5
easy.
in that. I think they roll, and I think they win.
I think we let the 8-ball pick the next one.
Do we?
Is it the UNC game?
Yeah.
Fine, we can skip over that one.
Maybe the Illinois-Iowa State we use for the 8-ball, the
That's
3
fair.
versus the 2.
It's fair.
UNC-Alabama, though, is the next game, and
That's also going to be a good game, though.
I think it'll be good. Alabama obviously scores a shit ton of points.
Marcus Sears is very good, too.
Yeah, they're
Sears
very
is-
fast.
Can play.
Have a lot of players, but I think UNC matches up well. I think they'll be able to slow them down a little bit and play their type of game.
I think this next game will revolve around Baycott.
I agree. I was gonna say,
They'll go as far as he'll go, in my opinion, in this whole tournament.
Yeah.
They'll go as far as Baycott will go.
hopefully
and
keep him out of foul trouble.
that's how I
Give him
see
the ball
it.
early, let him dominate inside.
But
Shooters got to shoot.
yeah, so I'm leaning UNC, but I'm taking Bama. Roll Tide, baby. Roll Tide. I'm taking Bama.
Crazy.
They're going to come out fast, come out electric. They're going to be scoring, getting on the fast break. If Bama can get on the fast break, it's going to be a heck of a
that's
ball
where
game.
they're dangerous. But
It's going to be a heck of a ball game.
my thing with Bama is if they're not on the fast break like that, and they're not running on you,
Shut down Baycott. You guys got yourself a
not doing
dub.
much.
Listen to me, Bama. Shut them down. You got a dub. That's all I'm going to say. Give me Bama in that one.
All right, give me the heels. I'm saying you slow down the Bama offense or their transition game. You slow it down. You don't let them run on you. You work the ball to Baycott. Get the ball inside. You let the shooter shoot inside out. I like it. Go heels.
The game will revolve around how Baycott plays and if Alabama can push the ball.
Yep.
From what I've watched.
Absolutely.
That's what it'll
I think
revolve
that's a
around.
good analysis on what's going to happen there. All right, let's break out the 8-ball. It's time. We got a 3 versus a 2. We got Illinois. We got Iowa State. Who do we got? Magic 8-ball. Will Illinois, the 3 seed, defeat the Iowa State Cyclones, the 2 in the round, the Sweet 16, I should say.
As I see it, yes.
There we go. Illinois defeats Iowa State.
Can
and
you
pulls
hear the
upset.
Illinois? Did you get it?
Can you hear it? We got to add some kind of sound effect in there.
Noise. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I love that in the Grinch. Fine, I'm not going.
Who do you got in that game? Illinois, obviously the 8-ball's pick. Who you got?
I'm gonna be honest, I like Iowa State.
I like Illinois as well. I'm riding with the 8-ball.
I think Iowa State's been playing some terrific basketball. They've
have been.
been playing good, so I'm going to roll with them.
I slept on them for sure, but I like Illinois. And I have them going to the Elite 8 in my real bracket, so I'd like to be right about something, you know?
I'll give that to you.
I'm going to go with that. But that's it for Thursday. So this episode will be out before then. You can watch all this before those Thursday games. And then we'll move on to Friday. we got NC State versus Marquette, which is, I think, a crazy matchup based on how NC State's been playing. I think Marquette is definitely susceptible to getting upset. They've done it a few times during the year. Lost some random teams they shouldn't have. NC State's red hot. The big boy is balling.
I don't understand. It's not that I don't understand. It's like, all you have to do is guard that kid.
Yeah.
And, like, it seems like nobody does.
No one's done it yet. They're just letting him do whatever he wants every time.
I get the catch and collapse. That makes sense from a defensive standpoint. Mm-hmm. But if it's not, it's all they do. Force them to do something different. Something.
Similar to what you said about UNC. I really think it's as far as that guy takes
DJ
him.
Burns?
Yeah.
That's why I'm taking NC State in this
as
one.
Well.
I'm taking NC State to shock the smart man.
Lock it.
Shaka's getting outsmarted in this one.
Yes,
let me tell you.
It's going to be a shock.
I love NC State's coach. I love the other big guy, Diarra. He's a monster. And they just play well. If they can get DJ Burns going, they're fucking unstoppable, clearly.
Yep.
They beat everybody in the ACC.
It's true. I slept on them harder than anybody. I just didn't even think they belonged in the tournament. But then they won their whole conference. Like, obviously, you win your conference tournament, you get in automatically. But when you beat all those good teams in the ACC like that, the way they did, that really gears you up to really beat anybody. So they never ran out of gas like I said they would either. They're still rolling. So.
Eye-opening, as some people say.
Yep. So I'm taking them to keep going.
I like that. We
Upset
got NC
Marquette.
State. Skull NC State.
Next, we have another team that I slept on pretty heavily, Gonzaga. I really thought that they weren't as good this year, but they proved me wrong. And they're taking on number 1 Purdue.
I'm going to take whoever wins.
Yeah, that's a pretty good pick. I like that pick. But I'm going to tell you what. I'm not sleeping on the Zaggies anymore.
No?
I'm not.
You're taking Zaga?
I'm taking the Zaggies. They're taking down Purdue. Purdue's been great. It's going to be an insane game. It's going to come down to the wire. But I think this is the end of the road for them right here. Gonzaga's going to figure out a way to slow down Edey. And if you do that,
to the
got a pretty good shot.
End of the road. Still I can't let go.
Yes. Sing that
Purdue's
shit.
losing this. Gonzaga will win. It's Gonzaga. Oh. If you know that song, you're a real one.
I like it. Can't say I do.
End of the road, boys of the men.
Okay.
Great song.
Love it. Somebody will get the reference out there. Comment
Hopefully.
down below if you do. All right. So Gonzaga over Purdue. I have. Who you got? Whoever wins.
Yeah, I'm going to take whoever wins in this one.
Like it.
I'm going to just do that.
Like it. And then we got Duke and Houston.
Dukies.
4 versus 1. Duke.
I'm 2 days into college and I should get my nails painted for that game, right?
Yeah. Dude. I hate Duke, but I think they got a shot versus Houston. But I'm not taking it. I'm taking Houston.
Houston's been skating by the skin of their teeth. And even in the conference tournament, they weren't playing well.
This happens to them sometimes.
I think Duke's going to win it.
I think they could too.
I think Duke's going to win, personally. I'm taking Duke. Taking Coach K. I can't do a K with my body.
I'm going to take Houston because I just can't do it. There's no, can't do it. I just can't.
I respect it.
Going to fade them every round until they lose.
I respect it.
So, Houston it is. Fuck Duke. Go Cougars.
I like Cougars.
Cougars are cool, I guess. All right. Finally, though, we have what I think is probably the best game out of all of these. Creighton versus Tennessee.
Give me the Vols, baby.
You got the Vols?
Give me the Vols. Yeah, I'm taking Tennessee in this one.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
You're going against... Are you kidding me?
On my dad's birthday. Tennessee fan. But I'm taking Creighton, baby. I'm taking the Blue Jays. I have the Blue Jays going to the Final Four. It's in my bracket. I have them going to the Final Four. I'm taking Creighton. I think they beat Tennessee, but I think that's going to be a fantastic game.
Yeah, that's going to be a super good game. It's going to be a battle. Battle of the wits.
It is.
We got 2 good coaches.
A lot of shooters, a lot of great players in that one.
Hard defense being played on both sides. We'll see. I'm going with Big Ron. Someone's got to stick with the guy. I'll do it.
I respect it.
Why not me?
Can't
Why not us, Big Ron? Why not us? Come on, baby. Let's go, Vols. Why not us? That's our method.
I'll be very happy if the Vols win. But for the sake of my bracket and being right about something, I got Creighton.
This guy just wants to be right about something.
I just want to salvage what's left of this fucking abysmal bracket that I put together on national telly.
We had a hell of a first day.
Yeah, first day we
looked like beanpoles.
Yeah, we pumped out all the clips. They were all right. We're good to go. We had somebody comment on TikTok, y'all don't miss. I was like, it's facts. We don't miss. Then we started missing.
We
He
airballed.
jinxed us. He mushed us pretty bad.
Whoever said that,
Yeah.
I appreciate the comment, but god damn it.
Yeah, it's all good though. The interaction was appreciated. Yeah, so that's it for the Sweet 16.
Let's see who gets through.
See who gets through. I'm
We'll
excited.
see. We'll
It's gonna be a
see.
good
We
one.
shall see.
What are some teams that you saw, you thought were gonna make a little noise, and they
I got a
just did the
surprise.
exact
I got a
opposite.
surprise for Calipari and the Kentucky Wildcats.
Oh yeah, what do you got?
It's deep in my pocket.
There it is.
Go suck one, Cal.
Half off.
God damn it, dude.
Half off. He just got it at Target.
Fuck, man. Come on.
Remember when you were like, yeah, they're, I feel like they've just been, down in the corner, just
They
kind
should
of
stay there.
hiding.
They
Yeah,
should stay there.
there. You're still down there, just collecting cobwebs. Haven't even.
They just
won
make
a game
pros.
in
I gotta accept it.
multiple tournaments.
They're just it's like a pro farm system.
Yeah, it's basically like
know-
the G League Ignite.
So I saw a TikTok. It said they may be out, but when Kentucky point guards, they're a sure bet in the NBA because I'm gonna start from I think he said 2015, I believe. So it was Devin Booker, Jamal Murray, Shy, De'Aaron Fox, and Malik Monk.
Jeez.
The Shadon Sharp kid, Kason Wallace on the Thunder. There's somebody else I'm missing. Tyrese Maxey, and one other guy, I forget his name, Ty Washington. But those guys are both rookies, so we got to get and Kason Wallace. But I mean, the point guards before that.
They pump out NBA talent.
And now they got Shepard and Dillingham. I mean, like, if
I'm sure we're missing a few.
I'm sure we are, yeah.
And then if you want to go back even farther, you got the John Walls and like the guys like that.
Man, let me tell you, Cal knows how to make pros.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
100%.
Don't know how to win in tournament as of recent, but he can make a pro damn well.
He does give you a pretty good shot at success at the next level, which is, basically
And-
the whole point of being a college coach. So you got to give him that. But at one point,
And truth be
gotta start
told,
winning.
transfer
Keep trying to
portal really killed Kentucky in terms of the tournament because there's not as many
Yeah.
one and done teams now.
It's killing a lot of college basketball, honestly.
It's making it fair, which I kind of like.
Yeah, it's just like the only thing I don't like about it is that the really good players that are like the number 1 or number 2 player at like a MAC school or whatever then gets poached in as like a bench player for an ACC team.
True, but
You know
then
what I
you also have the story of Admis from Oral Roberts who plays for Texas.
True.
So like he did good with his situation.
That's
like it's a
true.
great platform, and realistically now with the NIL, these kids can get more money going to these schools too.
That's true. And also to your point, it probably like helps guys that are playing at a lower school have an actual shot to maybe get to the
get to
NBA.
another level.
Because,
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
Because if you're
Like a
playing
Jack
at Oral
Golke.
Roberts, like a Jack Golke, say he has years of eligibility left, and then next year he went and played at Kentucky
Or just like any,
or
you know,
Kansas,
yeah,
or
wherever
like
it
somewhere
may be.
like that. Even if he's a role player, just his name is out there for scouts to look at more.
Yeah, man, that's how it goes. I mean, that's how these
So,
guys get.
good point.
Everybody on St. Peter's left.
Yeah,
Our
right.
coach even left.
Exactly, and they still made the tournament.
And yeah,
So,
so
I mean, yeah,
future's bright. I think
I think that there's pros and cons, like there is with everything. Obviously,
everything,
but
obviously, double-edged sword,
yeah,
as they say.
it is interesting though.
You
It is kind of
ever
cool too to
fence?
be like, oh, like that guy is from this team.
Did you ever fence?
Would I ever? I think I'd be pretty good at it, honestly. Not only could I fence, would I fence? I'd win at fencing.
I'd bring an
anybody
actual
down.
fence.
Yeah, pick a fence. Go
Hit
out
'em
there
with
on
it.
strike.
No more fence.
Mr. Crab or the Krusty Krab is unfair. Mr. Krabs is in there plotting his oppression. I forget the rest.
It's a hell of a chant.
It is a good one.
But yeah, Kentucky's definitely the first team that disappointed me this year. Any
They were a big
any
disappointment.
notable ones on your list here?
Just a few like fraud teams that I thought were better than they were. Like McNeese, they won a lot of games in the regular season, but their strength of schedule was probably garbage.
Had to be.
I probably should have looked a little more into who they were playing. Drake, just garbage.
They just choked.
Yeah,
That's
they-
really
they
what happened
choked.
there. They choked.
They looked horrible in that game. It was
Ruined
like
my
really
ball.
frustrating to watch. Me too.
Ruined it.
St. Mary's, I thought had a really great season. I thought they were much better than Gonzaga for all the year. They won their conference, but they just shit the bed. They did have a tough matchup though, round 1 against freaking who they play. It wasn't Grand Canyon.
No, they played.
It was Grand Canyon.
Yeah, they lost.
Yeah, they lost to Alabama the next round.
Yeah, Grand Canyon did.
Yeah,
I'm
but-
saying they beat.
yeah,
They
Grand
beat St.
Canyon
Mary's, you're
beat
right.
St. Mary's, correct.
I don't know. My head was spinning.
Yeah, so St. Mary's fraud.
Basketball every second.
I know, there's so much basketball going on. And then New Mexico, both of us took them to go.
The Lobos.
They just sucked it up.
More,
they
like,
got
more like the
smoked.
low blows.
Yeah, they got absolutely shellacked in that game. Ran out the gym.
Eddie House.
Yeah, he needs to get back to his house.
Fun
get back
fact,
to the drawing
Jalen
board.
House played at Shadow Mountain, coached by Mike Bibby, and won 4 state titles in a row.
Really?
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's a very fun fact. I like that.
that's a
Wow, out of
cold,
nowhere.
That's a cold, hard fact.
Off top. That was a good one.
Yeah, Jalen House. Because I used to watch, like, that Shadow Mountain team was disgusting. I didn't even know that was him for a second.
It's a high school team?
Yeah.
Shadow Mountain?
Yeah, I think they're in California somewhere.
Probably. Sounds about right. California's got some good high school basketball teams.
And just random pro coaches because it's nice weather out there. Like Mike Bibby.
Give them something to do.
Yeah. It'd be cool if Mike Bibby played with an actual Bibby.
It would be. With a little bib on.
A little bib. And it just said Bibby.
Catch the chocolates. All right, let's see one more thing here. Let me take a look at our bracket. I want to see how we did
The Pro-Am?
in terms of the Sweet 16.
Let's take a
See
look.
how many we got correct.
Let's take a peek. Let's take a peek,
We
Ski.
had Auburn in this game versus UConn. That's obviously not happening. And we had Auburn beating UConn in that game.
Oh,
That's
well, obviously not happening.
Then we had Illinois playing Drake. That's obviously not happening, but we have them beating them. So Illinois is still alive to possibly go to the Elite Eight. We have this matchup correct. UNC versus Alabama. We got UNC moving on. We had what we just talked about, Eddie House's New Mexico Lobos playing
Low blows.
Arizona.
Probably at Arizona.
And had Arizona winning, so that's still a possibility. Then we had Houston beating JMU.
So we need a Houston win.
So
here.
we need a Houston win over
As I
Duke.
picked Duke.
Yeah. Definitely didn't have NC State, and we had Marquette, but we had Kentucky beating Marquette, so that's not going to
Yeah,
happen.
Kentucky going to the national championship. So
Yeah. And then we had Purdue beating McNeese.
Purdue beating McNeese. All right.
Yep. That's not going to happen, but we have Purdue, so they can move on. And then we had this matchup correct, Creighton versus Tennessee. We had Creighton moving on.
Creighton.
But I respect that you rode with Big Ron here.
Yeah, I'm taking the Vols.
Go Vols.
Taking the Vols.
Mhm.
That's I mean,
We got
that's all we got so far.
3 out of the 4 Final Four, I believe, still alive.
We'll take that. We'll take
Oh,
that.
no, 2 out of 4.
That's bad. That's bad.
Yeah. We just have UNC and Creighton are the
I
only
was hoping
ones.
75% we could just, even keel, kind of cruise into the top.
Also lost half our natty when Kentucky
Yeah,
left.
so we're screwed. In
Yeah.
in the end all be all, we're screwed. But for the rest of you that we named earlier, best of luck.
Got some good stuff to look forward to here.
So,
Shout out to Dylan. Shout out to Nick. Shout out to Kevin. Shout out to everybody else who participated in the Pro Am Pod Bracket Challenge. And I think that's all we got, right?
That's all we got.
Let's wrap it on up. So make sure you like, make sure you subscribe,
Do it all.
turn your notifications on if you want.
Do that.
Get notified when we post new things.
Yep.
Stay tuned for new episodes.
Yep.
We got baseball season around the corner.
Yep.
So we're going to have to talk about that real soon. Go O's.
Go
Shout out to the
Mets.
city of Baltimore. Thoughts and prayers out for everybody with that crazy bridge situation. I'm just rambling now. This is a wild outro.
I'm letting you roll.
But what else you got? Anything?
Yeah, if there's ever a fire near your home, just don't stop, drop, and roll. That's a myth. What you're supposed to do is run in it, grab the burning baby, grab the dog, fly out of there like Superman, and go back to Krypton.
Fair. Sounds pretty good to me.
So, I'm Sam Cohen.
I'm RJ Tamillo.
Catch y'all next week. Peace.
Peace. Go Tar Heels.